Hello and welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. Well, I'm still no further forward in trying to figure out what on earth happened to Sam. I mean, Robin came here looking to find out what happened to her. I mean, we've managed to get here. And it's a case of, well, the place seems to be deserted. There's nobody here except for, well, whoever that person was in the prawn suit that suddenly disappeared. She gave us a warning to stay away, although we've got a location, it seems. Well, there's nothing in terms of Robin. I mean, I went back over to Delta Station, yeah, over there. And I was having a look around, because, I mean, there was something mentioned about this communications tower. As far as I can tell, you can put it into some sort of maintenance mode to do something with it. But it looks like there's a piece missing, and I'm not sure what you do with that yet. So the plan is, since I've no idea still what to do about Robin, and, well, not Robin, Sam, and what happened to her, what we're going to do is we're going to make a prawn suit. We're going to make a docking module. I can get the drilling arm. I may as well do that bit. We've actually picked up a jetpack, I think, while we were down in that mining site. Yeah, we actually picked up this. This is pretty much essential, because if you go like to the bottom of the ocean, you'll never be able to get back out again. So you've got to have some sort of jetpack to get back out. I think you can get grappling hooks and all sorts, but the plan is we're going to make these now that I know how to do them. But I'm going to have to be a bit careful, because that I might have to reposition that, because otherwise it's going to literally well, I get the impression it'll probably sink all the way down to there. So I'm going to reposition that first. I mean, I've gathered all of the resources I've noticed, but my inventory is full. So just trying to figure out where would we build that drilling arm. I wonder if we'll make it in here, because that'll free up a bit of space. I mean, I built this. This comes actually when you get the moon pool. I'm pretty sure that came with it. Alright, so we can make the drilling arm. So it's freed up a bit of space. I think we'll be able to fit that. So let's say you can get a depth module, but again, we need the synthetic fibers. We don't know where to get nickel, but at least we picked this up while we were in the mine. And that's about it as far as we can go. So I'll tell you what, let's just take that out of our blueprint list of things to do. I've been playing this for ages and I still can't keep getting disorientated around this base, trying to figure out how to get back out again. Right, so I want to reposition this, because it's going to build this prawn suit, and it's going to end up falling. I'll be a bit more comfortable, because I'm pretty sure last time I did it, it landed so far, but as soon, it actually floated in the water, but then as soon as I got in it, it just sank. And that's not much good. Now, that could, it's a bit of a gamble trying to get it to land on there, I think. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to pick it up. I want to pick it up. Right, so I'll find I suppose we can build it over there. I'll just have to watch out for the wiring. Otherwise we could get electrocuted, and that could be pretty painful. I have actually done it, if you're curious. It does electrocute you, and yes, it does hurt. Not recommended in real life. Right, so if we come up to here, we let this go up here, that will probably be better. Depends where they're going to build it. They're going to drop it down. It might land on top of there, actually. Yeah, worst case it'll land over there, I think. Right, so let's get them to build our prawn suit. So, one prawn suit coming up. I mean, the docking module. Oh, that's a thought. Actually, I need the docking module as well, don't I? Ah, so this time it did sink to the bottom. Yeah, last time I built one of those, it actually landed so far in the water and it just literally floated there. But then as soon as I got in, it just literally sank to the bottom. Right, so we may as well make our docking module as well then. At least that's going to float. I suppose I could have actually built that and then got the prawn suit to sink on top of it. That could have been quite amusing. Right, well, I'll pick this back up again. Oh, yep, we did pick it up. Right, so there's our prawn suit, there's our docking module. So, literally, the prawn suit attaches to the back of that, and then that attaches to the back of the Seatruck. Now, I don't know if this is going to work without any power, though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks, I think. This is the trouble, I can't see. No. Man, I think this is going to be easier if I bring the docking module to the prawn suit. Oh, I'm really envious. This one's actually got some lights. I still don't know what on earth's going on. I mean, I've backed the Seatruck up to the actual modules and attached them that way. And I've actually attached the actual modules to the Seatruck, and I still cannot get any light out of this thing. It's weird. Probably be easier if I actually maneuver around, look for where the prawn suit is first. Right, so there's the prawn suit there. So if we go and park ourselves over here. Oh, that's... I'm stuck on some blooming weeds. Right, so I think that might do. So if I'm back to there... Well, that's not too far to go, I don't think. Right, let's see if I can get this done this time. Oh, good grief. It's not grabbing it, and I have a funny feeling it's because we need the Seatruck itself. Because it says, I mean, it does say it gets everything gets powered from the Seatruck. That's where they get their power from. So let's try that then. That might make life easier. It's weird how all of a sudden everything... I mean, that to me looks weird. You look at that and it looks as though everything's lit up, and it's not. I've no idea what's going on. Unless... I think I know what it is. Hang on. Right, let's turn this thing around. I think I know what it is, actually. Right. Oh, man. Right, so we're going to get this. We're going to back this up a bit. And amazingly, it changes colour. Isn't that clever? It just changes colour all on its own. Ah, yes. There we go. It needed the power from the prawn suit. It needed the power from the actual truck. Right, so I'm going to go back to base because I have a funny feeling I think I know what's causing my problem and why everything's so dark. Say surely. There you go. There's a pro tip for you. Don't paint the interior of your Seatruck black. I've painted it black because I thought, oh, I'll have it. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I painted it black. Yeah, I can tell that because I drank a bottle of water. So, yeah, I painted it black, and yeah, that was the consequence. You couldn't see anything. Oopsie. Ah, right. So now that tells you. So there we can eject our prawn suit. It'll just literally fall out. There's no storage or anything. But now what it means is that you can still get in and out of the actual, sea truck that way. So you can get in through that hatch there now. Before there literally was a rear door. Right. Anyway, after that major dilemma of me scratching my head, I think that's where we're going to probably have a bit of a poke around next and see what we can find over there. So I'm curious because, I don't seem to have a plot as far as Sam's concerned, but we do have something as far as the land goes. Now, the beacons that we've got, well, I suppose it's saying, well, I think these were in order before, and I think it's gone completely out the window. So I'm not really sure. So that one is N6M, which is in that direction. That one's there. Yes, there's that one there. There's that one. There should be a... Where's Z13? So PK8, N6M. Yeah. Z13's in that direction. Now, there is also a body cache it mentioned. But we haven't... I'm leaving that out because I think we've got to find the actual artifacts to find things like that, because there's various blueprints in here. There's one for architect tissues, skeleton organs. I think that's kind of giving you the clue. You gather 3 artifacts together, the entire blueprint. But yeah, we were over in that direction at one point. It's over where the purple vents are, so I think I'll just head over there, where I could really do with, well, I'm running out of oxygen. I could really do with some more food and more water before we head over there. So, see you shortly. Well, we're actually close to the crashed ship that's around the purple vents. I came over here and I got totally hammered by all sorts of things. Driving up the wall, but we've ended up coming over the edge. Because that's where I'm getting a beacon right down there. So I'm going to have to go pretty deep, I suspect. It's still quite a ways to go. And I think where we're going is going to be too deep for this sea truck to cope.
Woolen in nearby iceberg detected. A hollow chamber, typically formed by glacial melt.
Whatever that is, it doesn't sound good. Something sounds bad. I can hear... I heard something behind me and it didn't sound good by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, we're right at our limit. Right. I think we've... Actually, I better turn the lights off. This is one thing you get used to with this game, is like being very, very careful with your power. You definitely want to conserve power in this game. Well, what's this? Is that just titanium? Oh no, that's a... Ah, no, that's a titanium. Oh, so we could have drilled this with a prawn suit. Copper. So this is all stuff you could drill with a prawn suit. Ah. Be interesting getting in and out of here, I must admit, because you'd probably fall to the bottom, I'd imagine. Aha! Hang on a minute, that's on top of a volcanic vent, it looks like. Or is it? Let's get the scanner out. Yeah, it's on top of a volcanic vent. I'm going to have to be like really careful around here. Actually, that wasn't too difficult to find. So, we've picked up something about a ground sampler.
New technology acquired.
Oh, ion batteries. Ooh, cool. And an ion power cell. Oh, they're cool then, because they last a lot longer. Trouble is, you need the... Yeah, you need the ion cubes. Oh, there's some diamond over there. Let's see what else is around here. So there's so far we've been finding rubies and diamonds. Which makes sense, because it's a...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's okay, I've got another tank on me. Let's see if we can find anything else out here. Possibly lead. And no, it's not.
Oxygen.
Okay, okay. Oh,
Oxygen.
yeah, I'm not seeing anything other than the possibility of... Oh, no, what's that? Is that lithium? Oh, I was getting like optimistic. I'm thinking I could do with some magnetite. I was hoping I might find some of that out here. Not seeing any signs of any. Ah, at least got some lead there. Well, I guess that's about it, really. So we're finding something. I mean, we're getting more things, and the good thing is we've at least learned. I mean, that's quite useful. That I mean, you can. There's a lot of stuff there that you can mine if you bring the prawn suit down with a drilling arm. Speaking of which, I should put that on. I better make a mad dash here because I don't have enough oxygen. Yeah, one of those things gave me a load of hassle when I was out here. Something seemed to electrocute me as well.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thanks for the reminder.
This artifact could provide useful information. Processing. I can visualize a location where we may find an important component for my body. The image is hazy, but I am sure it is correct. A stark surface landscape, dangerously cold. Curved spires stretch to the sky.
Oh, well, that definitely narrows it down. I mean, hello, it's a telephone call from Milan.
How do humans cope with the loss of memories?
Like forgetting someone's birthday? I don't know, it just happens.
No, important memories. When you die, some quantity of knowledge is lost forever to the next generation. Isn't that...
I'm warning you, if you call humanity inefficient one more time, I will swim us both into the mouth of a Leviathan.
Is that sarcasm? I am still having trouble differentiating.
How inefficient?
Efficiency aside, does the loss of knowledge not create complications?
Well, it can be sad. On a personal level, losing someone can be traumatic. But it's harder to process the idea of generational knowledge. Humans aren't networked, so we can't even be aware of what we're losing moment by moment. But we do have written and oral histories.
History is interpreted, and memories are not perfect.
This is true, but it's what we have. We try to learn from history, some of us more than others. Memory is complex. Maybe it's not ideal, but it's what we have.
What happens when you no longer have the memories of others to combine with your own?
You make your own memories and interpretations. You have to experience life as an autonomous being. Discover yourself.
That idea is foreign to me. I hope as we continue to discover these artifacts, my connection will get stronger.
Fair enough. Right, where was I? Right, I need to put that. Oh. It's too easy to double click on these things. Hang on, why am I still carrying that around? Right, I'm going to get out of here while I remember. Let's see if I can put anything in this while it's docked. Yes, we can. Right, so we can put the jumpsuit in, or the jump jet, I should say, and a drill arm. Cool. So I'm going to have a bit of a poke around here. Find some more bits and pieces, because there's some useful stuff. I don't think there's any, like, magnetite here. I mean, you get floating rocks, for instance. That's useful. It's a case of we've learned a couple of blueprints. So we've got the ion battery. Now that's interesting. You don't need a normal battery to make an ion battery. The trouble is all we can do is collect ion cubes. We don't know where to mine any. We also, I'm sure we learned a power cell version of that. Yeah, there it is there, the ion power cell. No. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, that's something. Oh, those things. I've got a horrible feeling those things pull you out of your prawn suit or what have you. I think it'd be a bit iffy. Right, beacons. What have we got? So we've just done PK8. So I'll mark that one off. So that leaves these two. So there's Z13 and N6M. So that one, well, that's in that direction somewhere. So probably N6M. I mean, I've got... Water's still a problem for me, I must admit. But...
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thanks for the reminder. As long as we can find actual fish around here, those bladderfish, for instance, even normal fish, you can get water out of them. As long as we can find them, I could get away with it. And I can. The good thing about... Hello? What happened there? Why am I getting thrown out of the Seatruck? I'm supposed to be... That's better. Yeah, I mean, we've got a fabricator now, so we can actually cook our food and all sorts here, so that's good. And I can get stuck on the doorways, which is not good. This is not practical by any stretch of the imagination. I wonder if it's because we're at an angle. Okay, we eventually fell down. But yeah, I think that's probably next on the agenda, is going looking for one of these two artifacts and seeing what we can find next. That's all for another episode. Well, thanks for making it to the end of this episode. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If so, then do please leave a like, as it will encourage YouTube's algorithms to suggest the video to others who might like it as well. If you have any tips or tricks for Subnautica, then please leave them in a comment below, as it would benefit anyone watching this video. Though I do appreciate any feedback at all, even if it's just to say hello. If you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing. It's free. Just remember to click the little bell icon though, as then you should get reminders when new content goes out. And if you'd like to support the channel, then consider becoming a Patreon. Alternatively, there's the option to make a one-off contribution through PayPal. I've left links for both options in the description below. But above all, I hope you like watching these videos as much as I enjoy playing Subnautica. Bye!